Shalom, this is the brother Yahana, giving no praise to Yahawashi and Yahawashi, and give a double honors to the elders of GMS. The video is going to be called, titled, The Most High Protect His Servants, the Prophets. And, in these last days, and, the Most High is going to protect his, the servants, while we out there doing the work, wherever we go, wherever we do, in everyday life, or we go food shopping, or whatever we do, the Most High is going to protect us, man, and whatever we do out of righteousness, He's going to protect us. And we know He's got to call on His name, His Son's name, and just ask Him to protect you. I mean, I do that everywhere. Even I'm going around to the corner store, I will ask, pray and ask them to protect me wherever I go. And I also pray for the brothers out there who's doing the work truthfully and diligently. I ask it for their safety also. Because you got brothers who's out there, that work nights and come home late at night and, things like that. I mean, a lot of shit's happening right now. So I'll just, ask for the Most High, to protect me and my family, loved ones, and, my brothers, especially those of my brothers first who's in the truth, because, the Most High is going to do nothing but protect us, man, and guide us the right way, man, and what we do. So, because a lot of shit's going to happen, and, because, some of us will be put into prison when shit hits the fan. A lot of us, some of us will be put into prison, and some of us will be tried, test of faith, and a lot of brothers will be tested. And that's all brothers. I mean, that's going to be all brothers, all camps, all teaching the word, all of us is going to be tested in the last days, and test by faith. Some dudes just might fold when that time comes and might get the chip, Someone just take the chip right away and be like, oh, I can't do this, I'm not built for this, and take the chip in the last days. That's why you got to pray, pray to the Most High, ask Him to give the strength, to go through these days, and, to give you, build your strength and have faith, man, and things like that. So, I pray every night, and I should be praying more often, but I do pray when I know I step out. I step out my house, before I step out my house, I pray to the Most High, and Yahawashi and Yahawashi to guide me, protect me wherever I go, So I got to bring us a couple of scriptures out, First one I bring out, Slakia, because when we go out there and we do the work, especially me, with me and my brothers, when we do the work, when I do the work on 59th Street, and I do the work on, so I can do the work on 181st Street in St. Nick, in Washington Heights, me and the brothers, we always see the chariot, so we know that we're being protected, we look, and when we do the work, and, we look in the sky, and there it is, boom, the chariot's there, so, I know I'm being protected, even though when I'm out there going to the store, or wherever I go, I'll see the chariots, and I know that the Most High is watching over me, I know the Most High is watching over me, man, and that's a beautiful thing. I remember one time the Elder Tahar brought a video out, it was a video out, and he says that he's walking across the street, and he said niggas was looking at him like, oh, you better than me? And, Tahar said, yeah, I am better than you. Well, I feel that same way for a simple fact, for a simple fact, because the Most High, Yahawashi and Yahawashi chose you to do the work. When the Creator and His Son choose you to do the work and go through the hell and go through the trials and tribulations, that means that yes, He chose you, that you have a better chance of you making it to the kingdom than they. So yeah, then you feel like you're better than them. I feel the same way. When I see a 2/3 nigga think like, oh, because he got jewels and the way he dressed, I look at him laugh. I'm like, yeah, I ain't worried about you, nigga. I'm better than you, man. Man, I'm richer than you, man. You just don't know it, and you don't see it. But I'm way richer than you, man. And I'm way better than you, man. Why? Because the Creator had chosen me to be in this truth and do the work and give me a chance to work in my salvation, man. Because it's only 144,000 that's going to make it, the elect, and how many people out there, Israel, who's not gonna make it 66.6%. You know, man, that means that, yeah, man, you better than 2/3 nigga, man. But I'm bringing scripture out. The book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 10. 34 and 7. It says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them. So every time when we out there doing the work, you know, the Lord, will send his angels to protect us and guard us from scoffers, or who want to try to do harm to the prophets, the servants of the Lord. You know, because that's what he's that's what he do when we doing his work. You know, and like I said, every time I'm out there doing the work, I will see the chariot, so I know that I'm being protected. Once again, it says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them. So he's going to deliver us from what? He's going to protect us from wickedness, scoffers, those don't believe, non-believers. Because it did say in the last days it's going to be scoffers, man. So he's protecting us through, he's protecting us for these damn demons that's out there when we're out there doing the work, man. So I'm going to bring another scripture out. The book of, where's my apocrypha at? It's like here. The book of Ecclesiasticus. It's like here, chapter 33, verse 1. And it says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. I read that again. It says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. So who's him? We're talking about the servants, man. The servants of the Lord that fears the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because in Proverbs 1:7 says, beginning of knowledge is what? Fearing the Lord. So it says here, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. Even in temptation, he will deliver us again, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna guide us and protect us, man. Whatever we're in a situation we might be going through, man. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is pray and call in the name of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. Okay? That's what you gotta do, man. Because we all in these last days, sick days, man. And we ain't hit chaos yet, but a lot of shit is gonna happen soon. So we gotta just keep up, strong in this faith, man. I'll bring another scripture out. So go to the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 3. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. I read it again. I will call upon the Lord. I will call on Yahawashi, Yahawashi, who is worthy to be praised. He is worthy to be praised. Why? Because he's the creator of all things, man. He's going to give you things that you want, man. Or especially when in the kingdom you make it, man. You know what I'm saying? He's worthy to be praised. Why? Because he guides us, protect us. He give us what we need. He's giving us our daily bread. A roof over your head, clothes on your back, food in your stomach. He's protecting you. And then not just that, he's giving you a chance to work in your salvation, man. He's giving you a chance to work in your salvation. So you can make it to the kingdom, man. Because when you make it to the kingdom, you're going to have slaves. You're going to have slaves. You're going to have many women, concubines, rulership, your house, mansions. Because the scripture says my father has many mansions. You're going to have a mansion somewhere in other planets, man. Your own personal slaves. When you get up, wake up, righteousness. Have the women, bathe you, shower you. Get up on your throne, have to crown your head, man, and just give orders, man. So that'll be the beautiful thing, man. That's why we it's worthy of praise on him, man. Going that name. All right, and it says, and so shall I be saved from my enemies. So we got a lot of enemies out there, man. We got a lot of enemies out there when we wherever we go. Why? Because they hate us. But then the scripture says they hate, Yahawashi and the Father before they hated us. You know what I'm saying? Because we just vessels. We just bringing out the word through the spirit of Yahawashi and Yahawashi, man. We just vessels. He's using us to spread that word out. And that's why he says he'll protect us from our enemies, man, because we do have a lot of enemies out there. Who's the enemy? First of all, it's Esau, the so-called white man, the fucking devil. Okay. Then also it's like your co-workers, you know, those in the streets, you know, people who see you preaching the work week in and week out, you know, say they don't want to hear this, you know, they, you know, this they don't like you neither, man. You know, so so these are the enemies that's out there when we out there doing the work. So I get cough right now because, you know, I'm coming down with a cold, and you know, I'm taking a lot of, you know, herbals and drinking a lot of tea with lemon and, you know, ginger and garlic to stop this compress this cold. You know, so it's like, you know, that H1N1 going around, man. You know, but you know, and also, you know, when we out there, you know, the Most High is gonna protect us. Like I said, when I feel safe, when I go out there and wherever I do righteousness, okay, I'm not gonna go anywhere if I don't belong. You know what I'm saying? And like one day I just take my night walk. Sometimes I'll just get up and just get dressed, and you know, I'll take a maybe a half an hour walk, and I'm walking, you know, and I get to know the neighborhood well, and I walk and I'm looking from distance, see some projects, you know, so I'm not familiar with the area, so I'm not gonna walk into an area that I don't know, I'm not familiar with, I don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't know what the hell what's gonna happen. You know, let's see a new face. You know how Jake is. You know what I'm saying? Jake is like, shh. They see a nigga coming through, and they want to kill you, want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I did through spirit, you know, I turned back around. You're not saying that I'm soft or I'm shook or anything like that. There's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I use wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High put the spirit on me, you know, I looked, I was like, nah, okay, I just turned around. You know what I mean? Because I have no business going over there. You know? So it ain't gotta be about me being shook or scared. You just gotta use wisdom. And the scripture says in the Apocrypha, you should be wandering about, man, in strange places, man. You should be wandering around strange places. So that's a strange place, but I don't know nobody. You know, I'm not from that area. So why should I just walk there at 1, 2 in the morning? You know, for what? Just to be curious? Nah, man. You know, so, you know, unless I have to, you know, let's say if I gotta go to work, or I'm dealing with a rib in that area or something like that. If I have to go through there, but I don't have, then, you know, the Most protect me. But if I'm just going through because I want to, you know, the Most I got my back, then I'm tempting the spirit. So guess what? I have to, you know, I just fall back and just go else, you know, make a U-turn. You know, it got not me being soft or scared. You know what I'm saying? You just got to use wisdom, man. You know? So yeah, so the Most High will protect us. You know? He'll protect us from the enemies. You know? Because you know that like I said, we got a lot of demons out there that don't want to hurt us. Especially if they see us wearing the garments and we righteous, you know, and wearing this truth, you know, they don't want to see that, man. You know what I mean? Because they think that we are better than them, and which we are better than them. You know what I'm saying? Which you are better than them. Okay? So, you know, brothers need to just be more, you know, just have faith in the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have more faith in the Most High. All right? I'm going to come back and get in part 2 because, you know, I'm doing the phone through the through this camera through the phone, and, you know, I got to just do it in sections. All right? I'll be right back.